Mega Bips. Mais um jogo de NBA. Bora lá. O que é que a gente pode fazer hoje então? Continuamos com o objetivo de poupar mais 153 pontos. Podemos participar no campo de treino do Larry Bird. Para se o gajo nos ensina a tirar triplos assim à maluca. E vou lá mais um jogo. Como podem ver, a nossa popularidade subiu uma bag. Química de equipa também. Nada mal, nada mal. Estou a ver o que é que conseguimos agora neste jogo. Oi? O que é que se passa aqui? Então. Ganhamos um jogo e ficamos todos malucos. Brutal. Sim, não é para sempre, tranquilo. Posso estar andando maluco. Vamos ver contra as Clippers, está explicado. Está explicado, está explicado. Está explicado. Nós no banco, não é? Estamos no banco.
We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. And a quick look here before we tip off at the State Farm starting lineups. And one of the players will be watching this one closely. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with Vinny Del Negro. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need some pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, the Warriors had a lot of issues last season, but one area where they continued to improve was their performance against fellow Western Conference foes. They really played well against the West before injuries hit hard down the stretch. Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And that one's good.
There was no question about it. He was going to finish that one off.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 10-point game. And when you have injuries, Steve, to your big players like Bogut and Curry, the West can be downright brutal to you, and I think, Clark, that the Warriors experienced that firsthand.
They found out right away how difficult it can be because in rebuilding mode halfway through the season, that was a challenge. And hopefully for their fans, it'll pay off this year.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
Well, you think about what Chris Paul meant to the Clippers, guys.
The dunk factory of Griffin and Jordan are in the middle. It's Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups at the 1 and the 2. And it's Hill in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Lee. Second shot opportunity. And the basket by Bogut. Bogut's got 5 points so far.
Well, not only does he excel at getting those offensive rebounds, but he's really good getting putbacks and layups off of those boards.
And Griffin slams it in. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Rain Man. Golden State moving the ball around. Misses the 3. For so long, Steve, you know, it seemed that the Clippers were always the second fiddle, but with Chris Paul ending up there and not in a Laker uniform, it just changed the whole mindset, Clark, it seems, of the franchise.
And if you've had the tough breaks that the Clippers have had over the years, you know, one big moment or big player acquisition like a Chris Paul can really move your franchise in a totally different direction. A humongous lead for them here. I mean, they've really done a good job of controlling the flow of the game.
Yeah, and I think it's the rebounding they have to thank for that, Clark, because it's really set the tone in this contest.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Unloads from 13. That is good.
Well, none of the defenders were quick enough to step out and get a hand in his face on that jump shot. Big mistake there.
Paul goes in, and that one's good. Paul's got 9 points.
Boy, Chris Paul is such a joy to watch. A technician offensively, if you will. Always alert, ever in control. And he typically exploits whatever mistakes the defense makes.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
And Griffin backs in, shoots. Another one falls for the Clippers. Well, we talk about Chris Paul, one of the premier ball handlers in the league, and Steve, he can get anywhere he wants to on the court.
Yeah, and that's because of his incredible strength, Kevin. It's very deceiving. Paul doesn't look like the biggest guy, but he's really, really strong. And so all he has to do is get just a step by his defender, and then he's got the strength to hold him off and then create enough space to knock down that shot.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the Suns. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're in the early stages of what promises to be another great season in the NBA. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against Golden State. A strong beginning to the season. They've wasted no time in getting off on the right foot. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. It's been a super display by Blake Griffin. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it.
And as we resume a beautiful nighttime view of Los Angeles, and in blue there, our venue, the Staples Center.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. 15 points and a couple of assists.
Now here's Crawford. He has 6. Outside Odom. He dishes it to Butler. Good. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, the identity of the Warriors was one thing that Mark Jackson wanted to overhaul. He wanted to make them into a tougher defensive team. And they tried, but it wasn't something that was going to happen overnight. They have to augment that plan with some personnel changes as well. And, of course, picking up Andrew Bogut will go a long way towards helping this club become more defensive-minded.
He kicks it to Green. Back to Odom. They set the screen. Takes the 3. Rush grabs the miss. Rush has got his 3rd rebound tonight. That's why they wanted Bogut, the Warriors, to have a player that can, have a defensive presence inside. He'll have his work cut out for him, though, Clark, I really think.
Yeah, points allowed, second worst in the league were the Warriors, so getting stops is going to be a big part of their improvement. They're hoping Bogut can provide some of that angle.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rush has got his first points in this one. The pass to Green for 3. Gets it to go.
That's all the space he needs, guys. He'll make you pay every time if you give him that shot.
Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11.
Well, watching that game, Kevin, you couldn't help but think it was going to be their night, as well as everybody on the team was shooting the ball.
No question about it, Steve. I mean, you're not going to lose too many games where you have multiple players getting locked in like they were.
Butler attacking. Gets it to go. Butler's got 11 points.
Seems to be recovering after that rough first half. Really starting to play well here.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Crawford. Nice D from Odom. The Clippers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Crawford. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups make up the backcourt. The dunk factory of Griffin and Jordan are in the middle. And it's Crawford at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And that's just a flat frustration foul right there.
Boy, down like...
So the Clippers winning this one easily.
Este gajo é ridículo. Ridículo. Bem, ganhamos alguns pontos à mesma. Temos aqui umas boas jogadas. Vamos lá mais uma entrevista. Estamos a melhorar, pessoal. 7 minutos, 10 pontos. Marquei
Not a good game from your team tonight. Is there anything positive you can take from a game with a final score as lopsided as this one?
Acho que vamos começar a ripar no treinador. Isso mesmo que a gente vai começar a fazer. Vamos... Não. Vamos politicamente correto.
For one thing, we didn't give up. I thought that even when we were down by a lot, every player out there on the court was still giving everything they had. Some games the ball just doesn't bounce your way, but that's never an excuse to mail it in. And I really don't think we did that at all tonight, which is definitely something to be proud of. If we keep giving that kind of effort, we'll win our share of games. Tonight just wasn't one of them.
Sempre a subir. Pelos vistos, ninguém gostou desta. Vão-se lixar. Não me cheira que a gente vai ficar em São Francisco durante muito tempo. Deixa eu ver o que é que se passa no Twitter. Horríveis. Ainda há um bocado éramos heróis, mas está-se bem. Até ao próximo jogo, pessoal.